Okay guys, so at the time I'm recording this video, it is 9:06 p.m. I'm making this video because I'm just making it. Sadly, I can't watch this Thunder versus Spurs game. Go Thunder! But anyways, so as we see here, in the chat, he is a trait farmer. And the 5th, wait, January, March, April, May. So May 5th, I asked him, hey, what is the fee? Just asking. He said 4. I said the trait farming. He never answered me back until I, asked him today. I said, hey, back to the question, what is the fee for the trait farming? And then I added him. He said, what can you pay? At me. I said, let me look. BRB. What do you need farmed? You doing a big fuse? I said, this is a long one. That is the thing. I don't want to do like, hold on. That is the thing. I want to do like low tier items. So that's why I'm asked if you don't, that's why I asked if you don't want to help me, that's okay. Like Brainout Gods and other Brainouts in the fuse. And if you say yes, I could do a law anniversary 750 mil or 225 mil ketchup up and mustard. I will provide the Brainouts, which I need to provide the Brainouts. I need to get rid of the I. I will give a PS for you to do it in. I understand if you say no. I said, how many fuses? I said, I don't know, like 2 or 3 base full. If we have to, we can do 1 base full and 1 base full and 2 fuses. So 8 or 7. He said, okay, since you DM'd me late and it's a lot, I can't today. He said, but if you DM me again, maybe on Saturday I can, because today he actually didn't run AA, so I'm glad he said no today. I said, okay, I will see what I can do. Have a good day. And he said, you too. And so, I said, out of the blue, I said, I'm trying to get secrets. I will DM you if I get a lot. He said, dubs. Now, and I said, I said, out of the blue, I said, I have a question. If you trade farm for me, will I be in the call? And do I get to be in your server? He said, it's a service. Do me and my team do it for you? I said, okay, my bad. Just asking. He said, you good, don't worry. That's how we got so far. I will update y'all if he says yes or if he says no. So I'm planning on like trying to DM him because like right now, I don't know if y'all can see this. Let's see. No, y'all can't. Because right now, as I'm looking right now, it is Tuesday, May 26th. So I'm going to try to aim at DMing him again at like Thursday, maybe Thursday, at the end of the day, Wednesday, So that's what I'm planning on doing. I got a couple of Brainouts that I could use for the trade farm. I'll just let y'all know if he updates. I'll keep on updating the text. And if he does trade farm, I'll try to get a video of that and we'll react to that video after I do the AA. So I'll do the AA as a video. And I'll react to that video as another extra video. But that's if he says yes. I'm gonna end out of here. I just wanted to show y'all that. Now let's check chat. Nope, sup. He scammed you? No, he did not scam me. That's off topic. A part of this. So let's go back to it. We texted a lot. Okay. So we lasted off with, you good, don't worry. Today, at 3:17, I said, hey, can you trade farm for me? I have a payment, because he told me, to DM him again. He said, no need, we got rituals. What's payment? How many fuse? I said, yo, but I'm going to say you. You pick a 775 million law anniversary or 250 mil ketchup and mustard. And I have a base full of fuses. He said, show both payments. I didn't know what he meant, so I put the score. I said, okay, as pick. He said, yeah. So I sent him the pick. I said, there. He said, I'll take the grande. I need money makers. So he's greedy, taking advantage, kind of. I said, okay, lol. See you Saturday. Just let me know on that day. I'll give you the Reynolds. If you don't, and I said, can I, give you the payment after? He said, yeah, it's always that payment after. So the base full of fuse lost secret. I said, no, low tier Brainrots, one base full, and I might get half/full base of other Brainrots. He said, oh damn, don't give me too much now. Am I tripping? He said, trade farming is more than like 8+ hard. It's hard. I said, okay. When I get the Brainrots, I will let you know, and I'll see how many fuses. He said, how many fuses it's gonna be. He said, yeah, for sure. Like, me and my team can do 10+, but he said it's just hard and risky. But I mean, it ain't high tiers if doing anything with like 5 admin abuse traits. They're chill. Or, cause this is Wednesday, I texted him, and we're like 10 minutes finna be Thursday. He said, if you want, since admin abuse won't happen soon, so we could do ritual only, that's like 6 possible traits. I said, will there be fuse luck? He said, oops, nah, not that. I said, okay, bet. We can do that. Let me know. Only, I said, only if you can film it, or if at least someone on your team can. Because, I want to do it so I can react to it. Just let me know. He said, for sure. By the way, I said, out of the blue, by the way, I have 8 fuses. He said, alright, nice. Said, so a few hours later, like 2 hours later, I said, so after thinking on Saturday, can you trade for my Brainrots to do like 2 ritual traits? Which, like do 2 additional ritual traits afterwards. I said, can you do that at him? He said, what do you mean? Trade for my Brainrots on Saturday after AA, do 2 ritual traits. He said, and then I said, also, and if you can't do that, we can go back to the other plan, and like today or tomorrow, you'd only do ritual traits. He said, oh, all right. And I got confused here. I said, all right, what? I said, all right, what? What plan are you going? My bad, I'm confused. Well, that's the thing. We don't know if there's going to be AA. Sammy hasn't said anything about there being AA on Saturday. So, I understand where he's coming from. I said, okay. Okay. I understand. Have a good day. I will find someone else. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I said I'll find someone else. Okay? And I'm not just trying to be rude here. I actually wanted to give him a shot. 1, because it was kind of overpaying. And 2, I could get some friends to do this for free. So that's what I'm going to be doing on Saturday with this AA. I got like a whole base full and like a second half base full. So Saturday I'll be doing that. Well, trying to do that. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go, chat. This is the last stream I'm going to do tonight. I just wanted to do this, to make this a part of the video. But I'm about to post the upgraded lucky block video. So, hope you have a blessed day, blessed night, and I'll